Hello and welcome to another video, and here we are with Peter, the original Mine Explorer UK. And that's enough of the American style video. Right, anyway, yes, we are back in one of the Cumberland IronStone mines. And there's Bob the Bull. Quick backstory. This is 1850 to 1930s. It stretches for, well, how many miles would you reckon wide and deep?
I'd say at least 2 or 3 miles, like in one direction.
One direction? I don't like that band. No. So, yes, 2 or 3 miles, it's huge, but you can't get too much of it these days because the air system was switched off years ago, many years ago. And yeah, there's a bad air in a lot of this mine. So it's quite inaccessible to most people. So we have been here before, we've filmed different sections. But today we're going to be going down the main haulage level, looking for what is known as the Artefact. We'll tell you more about that if we find it, because we're not entirely sure on the route. But the bad air may get to us first before we get there, because outside it's a hot summer's day. And we've had bad air indicators just as we came in, so we may not get that far, but we're going to give it a shot best we can, and we'll see what results. So if you're not subscribed to Peter's channel, why not? Link below. Go and subscribe to his channel. Keep my cameras level as possible, but it's always a pain trying to do that and walk through these places. But you can see there, post, they didn't clear it down, it just kept the tree, and it's still standing up. So there we go. Let's crack on and see more of this amazing place. And just a little bit more whittling on, this is a permission visit. This is private mine on private land. The owner has a big gun and a big dog, and it's covered by CCTV, so don't try and sneak in this one. You will get in trouble. We are allowed to explore this one, so right, in we go. Okay, we're heading into the section where we got to before. The air has dropped a little bit, not too bad. There's more water than last time, but there has been quite heavy rains for quite a period recently, so we're going to head down there. Right, here's one feature we have filmed before, but I thought to show you this on this video again. Look at that beauty. That is known as the Blue Pool. It's about 10 feet deep. Story goes that they were trying to get to a seam of ironstone beneath this level, but they didn't find it. They got a bucket and stuff over there, so we're going to go back to this main drag and follow the water down there. I actually see, I don't know if this is flood marks, can't be. No, I think it looks like flood marks. It can't be. This has never flooded like that I know of. I wonder if it has at some point. Weird. Just come from there. There are those marks again. In retrospect, I think they're just where the rocks changed. We can see dead ahead here if I get a better angle. We've got 2 shot marks. There, they are huge. Peter's down there, so he can't give it scale, but yeah. There's Peter. Look there. What's that? Oh, maybe half a metre, 3/4 metre inland. Big industrial ones from later in the workings. And some stuff that's been squirted out all over the place. It's come from that hole. So I don't know what that is. Some kind of something to do with explosive. Don't know. Have you seen this, Peter?
What's that?
This looks like this is blown out this hole, maybe. You got the shot hole here. And you got a shot hole here, then you got all this gunk.
Oh.
Looks like it may have come out of it. Perhaps when they were drilling it or when it blew. It's a weird pattern. I'm not going to touch it. No idea. If you have a theory, let me know in the comments. But here, just beyond where Peter is now, is where we got to in the last video. This is the junction. So we are now going...
Is this the depth where we stopped?
Yeah, this is the junction we stopped at, I believe. Yeah, because there's loads of water going down there. It's four-way. So we're going to proceed in a proceedery, like, ooh, that's my lights. Proceed dead ahead. That's the working series. What we're after is down there.
It's even this way, actually.
Oh, we can try both if we fail. There we go. Right.
Walk down a bit further, but I don't think it's the way that we get in.
It appears this may not be the drift we're looking for, but just as we're saying, the air's good. The meter's gone off at 17.9. So we shall monitor and see. Oh, this looks like this comes to a dead end.
Yeah.
Well, that knocks this one out then. It's yeah, look at that. Wow, that's collapsed up there. There, we'll go have a look down there. That might be why the air meter's going off here, because it's a dead end, so there's no air circulating. You can feel it, right?
I think it was the other branch there. See,
Right.
where they painted them, look.
Is that what it is?
They painted these, so they knew where the junctions were.
Ah, junction markers.
There's a little
Wow.
door down there.
Ah, I
We
don't.
did get to that door, didn't we?
That's the low oxygen door.
Yeah, we did get down there.
Yeah, we did. Poked our heads through it last time. It's quite picturesque down there. And over here, another hole in the wall there. It looks like it goes to a dead end up here. Peter's having a nosy through there. What can you see?
We're in. Don't have 16.9 now.
Ooh,
So keep an eye on that.
it's going to drop after this collapse. Keep a very close eye on that.
You never know though, because this heads towards the blacksmith, so the air might pull back up.
Heads towards the what?
Blacksmith shop.
Oh, I'm completely disorientated. Not through lack of air either.
17, now it's going back up.
Come back up. Weird. Okay, I'll go through there. There's marks again. Must be jail. Yeah, gotta be just layers of rock. Right. Right, just in this area here, you can actually see track marks here on the corner there. They're actually quite wide cut. I know. You can see. Yeah, because the rail sat on them. Duh. Sorry, I was having a low oxygen moment. I'll blame the low oxygen. But see these puddles here with calcite in.
16.9.
Yeah, you can feel it. Don't know where that goes. Don't know where that goes. Let's follow it. Here's an interesting one just as the camera went off. This is actually, in real life, it looks a bit blue. It's like clay. It's filling a couple of these old tram lines in this section. Something I've not seen before. Definitely feel the low oxygen. You can see all the way along there the blast marks. Quite large ones. Alright, let's see. What we can find, it's actually quite warm in here, but that's probably due to the low oxygen as well. So it's a warm day, but this, you can feel here that the air is still and it's quite warm. So actually taking the air meter off, I actually got it so you can constantly look at it because it can drop fast. So we're playing it safe. It appears at the moment, the deeper we go, the oxygen's actually getting better. Just got to go through this ochre mess here. Where are we?
It is a cracking spot.
It's on those water levels.
Look at that. 3 leg tunnel.
You can go up there and then, oh yeah, wow. Go there.
There's a dam
I'll get a better shot in a second. Right, so this is a part we haven't seen before. There's actually a dam down there. We can't get down there because we're already at 16.9, so we're not going to go in ochre water at 16.9 because disturbing the ochre is just going to, yeah, it's too risky. So yes, this is on the water levels for the mine. You can see now it's covered in calcite. So yeah, 16.9 where we're standing. Alright, continue on. Right, always a sign that you've been in a bad air zone because this was originally blocked up. So obviously the miners weren't working that section anymore, wanted to keep that bad air out. So they blocked it. That was a good shot then.
That's that door.
Ooh.
You don't want to do that door.
No, you don't want to go that way. Down there is the door from the last video where it was 15% and we poked our heads through.
That's some old writing.
It's not a nice place. Old writing?
It looks like old writing, but it's
have a
not
look.
like a house. Yeah, look.
Oh yeah. Sometimes the camera can see it better, but no in this case. So I head that way then.
Bit eggy down here.
Can't smell it. Oh no. Oh, I just caught that on the edge of the video. Nice, got you.
Right, down there.
Right,
Don't go in.
getting a bit rough here, but yeah, it's okay. I got this in the middle here. So, oop, just wading through thick ochre, so trying to get your position and film at the same time. A little tricky.
Remember to go out and follow the red arrows.
Yeah. At least they'll lead us back to where we know.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to head this way because Peter has been there before and he thinks it's this way. So, oh, what's this on the right hand side? So like, try and get the camera as straight as possible. Not an easy thing. Right, oh, we got it. It's a railway junction point. What's the air reading, Peter?
16.9.
I was going to say it feels a bit
This is the way.
heavy. This is the way.
100% yeah.
The Mandalorians will go this way because this is the way. Yeah, just as you switch the camera off, typical. Snotites. I think they're snotites. Oh no, the stalactites are very, 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 very fine. Stalactites. And that collapse behind them. Wow. That's amazing. Right, literally the next turning, you got some more of those massive snotites there. And all this flowing ochre down here. Nice. We are working our way doing this way. See it much better in the camera than you can in real life. Well, how easy it is to miss things. I nearly walked straight past this and Peter pointed out Shoal just sitting there next to us. Still on 16.9 on the oxygen. Seems to be staying stable. You can see exactly why it's so easy to get lost in this place. It all looks the same until you find some features.
It's a triangle drill mark, that's a jumper drill.
Yeah.
And then over there on that wall, I'll show you. And over here, on this wall, is the newer drills. That's round. So that's an actual proper drill. So it's so close to there. Working out the old workings.
Looks like ochre got splashed up that wall there.
Yeah.
Something exploded there and through ochre up that wall. Well, right. head back, head on down there. This is the way under this collapsing beam, and you can, that's 16.6 on there, you can hear it in the breathing. Yeah. Yeah, I feel it. So I found it. Oh, so well, here's some artifacts. We have
a water jug,
bucket, a water jug. There we go. Right.
Stand out of breath in a minute because
Right.
we're at
Whew, definitely out of breath.
16%, I think.
We're at the limit now. We'll get down here.
Yeah, we go that way because the arrow is on that wall.
Ah,
So they come that way.
that way.
That looks fresh, I've never seen that before. That's came off the corner of the wall.
Could be. Huh. Full me with confidence here.
Right, this is it, so it is.
Well, I haven't got to go much further. I won't be going much further. Oxygen drops much further because, yeah, I can definitely feel it. Tight chest.
So
Set to her.
That I've been looking for.
Well, got metal beams on the roof. This is the first time I've seen it in this mine like this.
The light is down there.
Wow.
And that's the old
There's the arrows again.
The old signal is down there through that hole. That looks like an old notice board there, but smash good. We're going to have a look at the light first. Get the
Right.
battery out of the way.
To the light. Let's go. Right. This is what we've been seeking. And I'm not talking about a view of Peter's horse. Here he is.
I'll go a little bit
Oh,
further.
I've been looking for this for a while. There we go. There's a miner's lamp. I'll get Peter to sit in view in a second so you can get some scale on this. Look at that. Wow. That's amazing. That's huge. We're just heading down there to have a look at how the oxygen drops off, but then I'll get Peter to stand by to give us some scale. There he is. Yeah, we're just heading into the bad air section. Gets to 16 down here. It's just hit it and come back up again. And it looks like it's hitting it again. And there is a fossil. Can you see that guy there? You know what the type of fossil there is? Do let us know. You got some very rotten wooden structure down here. And what?
14.
You might want to come back then. I was going to say, don't go into the ochre. Peter's at 14.7.
Actually, not dropping as fast.
What is it now?
14.6.
That's getting really risky, Peter. Right. We're in a section now you usually cannot access. But the air is, not saying the air is good, but the air is much better than it usually would be. So, taking advantage of that to have a look and we got back here is he's blocked up side passages. Don't go above that, Peter.
Go.
No. See, we got just beyond Peter there is a collapse, so they stop air circulating quite a bit. So, yeah, if you go over that collapse, the air's going to drop off even further. It's now dropped to 11.3. We are getting out of here. You can hear my breathing, how low it is, and you can actually feel pressure in your head. Pushing the limits here. So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, vision's fine, but you can feel it in your lungs, you can feel pressure in your head. Going back to 15, has it? Whew. Yeah, Peter's meter dropped from 15 to 11.6 rapidly there. So it shows how quickly it can change. Now the important thing, if that happens to you, is not to panic. Just get out there slowly, because if you make a mistake, it can be quite dangerous. And you can probably you can hear now how struggling.
You alright?
Yeah, breathing's really screwed up.
Yeah.
Head feels fine. Well, there's pressure back there.
Down there it's bad.
You can feel the head pressure, but my lungs are not doing well now.
It's gone back up.
It has, but the lungs aren't recovered yet. Whew. That's scary. But you've got to stay calm in those situations. No use panicking.
Until I ran.
That's just going to make it worse. Or if you have an accident. And that's not an area you want to have an accident in.
I was watching it and it went 14.6, 14.5. And then it went 13.9, 12.2. I was like, oh shit! The wick is still sticking out. So maybe I don't want to turn it. But if you would turn it, this little wick end would come out.
We were just taking out pictures and taking a picture to give you the scale. And Peter noticed there's still a wick in there. That's quite incredible. Just those moments now, just taking that picture, lungs have calmed down quite a lot. That was some of the lowest I've ever been in, I think. I've never had it where your head hurt before like that, so good warning signs. IronStone mines. You can see how quickly the situation can rapidly deteriorate there. That's a good example. Right, at least we found that. Let's head up the other end and find the other bit. Right, after that fun, we're now back up to 16.5, which compared to what we've been to is a luxury. And you can hear my lungs are much better now. It feels like mucus on their lungs. What's the name of that? What is it, Jub?
Judd.
A Judd. We're going to go look for a Judd. Something I've never seen before. It's a room on stilts, and apparently it's still standing down there, so I'll have a look for that one. After we've had 5 minutes. After the nightmare that was down there. Bloody hell.